So how many democratic socialists are there? There have been so many democratic socialists throughout the years, self-avowed democratic socialists, plus people who have been supporting Bernie Sanders openly. And it's not just celebrities and activists, it's just, you know, thousands of peasants, right? Thousands of middle class and working, poor, and homeless people. Lots of people have been supporting Bernie Sanders. Democratic socialism. So the trepidation for saying that a person is a socialist, or that the capitalism and socialism there should be a combination between the two. Bernie Sanders has single-handedly tearing down that wall. Because in America, you know, the communists and socialists used to be thrown in jail, or they would be deported. And so if anybody said, you know, if anybody gave a sandwich to the poor, well, they're a hero. But if anybody said that the poor needed to be fed, well, you're a socialist. JFK, Bay of Pigs, you know, went and invaded Cuba. Why? Because the Fidel Castro wanted to feed the poor. Because of his economic system. That's why the United States invaded Cuba. The Cold War, the fear of Russian domination, the reason Nicaragua, Salvador, so many countries, Chile, there was a coup d'etat. America toppled that socialist, Salvador Allende, because he was a socialist. He was a democratically elected socialist. And the CIA, under Kissinger and Nixon, overthrew and killed Salvador Allende in 1973. So, here's a democratic socialist, past and present, a short list. I'm just going to read them for all you lazy motherfuckers that don't want to fucking read. Martin Luther King Jr., the greatest man to ever walk the face of the planet. Actor Will Ferrell. The Call of the Wild author Jack London. A Briefer History of Time author Stephen Hawking. Revolutionary Nelson Mandela, the author of 1984, George Orwell. Professor Dr. Cornell West. Albert Einstein, the creator of the theory of relativity. Actress Sarah Silverman, the author of The People's History of the United States, Howard Zinn. Louise, of Thelma and Louise, Susan Sarandon. Author, Upton Sinclair. Politically conscious rapper Killer Mike Render. Nina Turner, an Ohio State Senator. Salvador Allende, President of Chile. Jacobo Arbenz, President of Guatemala. Evo Morales, President of Bolivia. Bertrand Russell. Cubism artist Pablo Picasso. Labor leader Eugene Debs, who got 1 million votes while he was in jail. He ran as a socialist for president, got 1 million votes while he was in jail. And why did he go to jail? Because he spoke out against World War I. Woodrow Wilson put him in there. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Democratic Socialist. Actor Danny DeVito. Actor Mark Ruffalo. Former U.S. Senator Russ Feingold. Actor Jeremy Piven. Former U.S. Senator from Minnesota, Paul Wellstone. France's 14-year term, former President Francois Mitterrand. President of Ecuador, Rafael Correa. Jeremy Corbyn, the leader of the Labour Party in Britain. Irish Republican Socialist Revolutionary and Syndicalist, James Connolly. Prime Minister of Jamaica, Michael Manley. Former President of Venezuela, Hugo Chavez. First President of any country in the world to legalize marijuana, Jose Pepe Mujica. Former British Prime Minister, Tony Blair. A socialist in Seattle's City Council, Kshama Sawant. Comedian Russell Brand. Singer Billy Bragg. Author of The Shock Doctrine, Naomi Klein. Marxist martyr, Rosa Luxemburg. Atheist, Christopher Hitchens. Greek politician who opposed Germany's bailout package, Yanis Varoufakis. From the Frankfurt School of Critical Theory, Enrique Fromm. Actor Justin Long. American blues singer Bonnie Wright. Singer Alejandro Escovedo. Director of Talladega Nights, Anchorman, Step Brothers, Adam McKay. Part owner of the Oakland Athletics, Guy Saperstein. Actor Justin Bartha. Actor David Michael Kochner. German revolutionary of the Weimar Republic, Friedrich Ebert. comedian Patton Oswalt, comedian Liz Winstead, actor Ezra Miller, composers Nicholas Britell and Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer, composer of The Lion King, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Dark Knight. Actor John C. Reilly, singer David Crosby, Ben Cohen of Ben & Jerry's. Dr. Patch Adams, Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak. Author of Huckleberry Finn, Mark Twain. Irish poet Oscar Wilde, the author of The Pledge of Allegiance. Francis Bellamy was a socialist. Democratic Socialist, author Anne Rice. Folk singer Pete Seeger. Political online revolutionaries Anonymous. Minnesota's 38th governor Jesse Ventura. Comedian George Lopez. Actor George Wendt of Cheers. Actress Zoe Kravitz. Actor Jeremy Piven, a.k.a. Ari Gold in Entourage and the Dean in Old School. Singer Woody Guthrie. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Flea Anthony. Kydus, Chad Smith, and Josh Kinghofer. So I think either all of them or most of the band of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. The Based God, Little B. Syndicalist Dorothy Day. Rappers Bun B. Scarface. There's been Democratic Socialist administrations that have been elected to govern Milwaukee, Bridgeport, Flint, Minneapolis, Schenectady, Racine, Davenport, Butte, Pasadena, other U.S. cities. Democratic Socialist Victor Berger, Meyer London, Ron DeLumbs have been elected to Congress. Labor leader Samuel Gompers, Democratic Socialist suffragist Elizabeth Cady Stanton, educational theorist who wanted democracy to be taught in public schools. Oh, democracy taught in public schools. Who would come up with that? Well, they were the founder of the fucking school movement, but John Dewey, birth control activist and pioneer, founder of Planned Parenthood. Margaret Sanger. I guess Horace Mann. Horace Mann would probably be a Democratic socialist too. Maybe not, I'm not for sure. But John Dewey, definitely. Margaret Sanger, who was the birth control activist, pioneer, and founder of Planned Parenthood. Civil rights activist A. Philip Randolph. Author of Nickel and Dimed, Barbara Ehrenreich. Actor Ed Asner, author of The Souls of Black Folks. W.E.B. Du Bois. MSNBC anchor Lawrence O'Donnell, intellectual theorist Noam Chomsky, director Michael Moore, Helen Keller, and Robert Reich, and 150 other top economists in America. That's a short little list of Democratic Socialists, past and present. Right? It's a little short list. So, you're not alone. And there is an electoral revolution underway. So it's not just about Bernie Sanders, but it's about us organizing ourselves. So if he loses, let's keep the machine that Bernie Sanders has inspired and created in place, because that machine will be able to, thump the shit out of whoever gets in there, or push progressive, social, democratic socialist policies for years and years to come. So, my fellow Americans, it's time to become Americans again. And since there is largely an absence of democracy, we need to become the democracy. We are the democracy. Peace.